Yeah, my people, na another day with this. Justice for Iyabo Ojo. Now, I want Mukuna listen to this voice note real quick. And I think the voice note, I think I'm taking it from the page of one of the Rattles. I think this guy's a Rattle, MC Sugar, I think, yes. It looks the lady trying to let us know what went on in the police station and all of that. It looks like she's an insider. When you hear from her, you know she's an insider, and then maybe a police officer kind of. But listen to her, and let me not explain all of it, so you all can get understanding. Listen to her, and then you meet me on the other side. Listen.
And Uche, this Uche that you were insulting now, this NCC guy, came over with their van. If you see the way they handcuff that man like a terrorist. This Uche that you say that is a leveling very dark man. They handcuffed him like a terrorist. Moved him from that gender-based woman. They moved his case to NCC because we had two petitions. NCC and that gender-based. They pulled it from there to NCCC. NCC detained very dark man. This same Uche that you are insulting now, that is enabling very dark man, was the one who detained very dark man. I don't know if you guys remember when very dark man came out and he was very lean. That picture that he was very lean. It was the first time NCCC detained very dark man for complete 1 week. The commissioner was not even in the country. He had traveled. That boy was inside cell. People were calling up and down. They were calling me, begging for that boy to come out. That was when Tunde Ednut was even angry with so many people, including Don Lulu, because Don Lulu was begging me also to release very dark man before we now accepted for him to be released, and it was released on the Sunday. Who are they listening? Don Lulu was ready to give me anything. This same Uche, who detained very dark man for 1 week. This same commissioner that you're talking to anyhow, you're calling him anyhow. Because he granted you bail. And I'm telling you, whatever I'm saying here, I had to take my time to call the station to find out what transpired. I don't just talk because I'm talking. Everything I talk, I have proof. This same man who detained very dark man is now the one you say is enabling very dark man, because the case has turned around. And you went there and you sat down there, and this man interviewed everybody, and then you now come out, to insult this commissioner of police who granted you bail. Have you heard that anybody that has been arrested in NCCC and the person come out under 1 week? Have you ever heard it? Do you know what is the NCCC? Do you even know who Uche is? Do you think Uche is a charge and bail police officer? Do you know who Uche is? Have you gone through his profile? Do you know who that commissioner is? Somebody who has worked as ADC to a president. Do you think he's a local policeman that you will come out to be talking to him or like talking to him like he's your boy? That is Uche. That is a level. Imagine the way you see why it's not good to be respectful when you are a police officer. Just do your job without putting emotions. Because he enabled you, because he released you. And this my useless friend, I introduced her to Nigeria diligently with good record. Straightforward man who does not collect bribe. Have you ever heard that CCC collected bribe from anybody? That office gave you maximum respect. Because you don't even, as at when you were brought there, you didn't have proof to back up all your claim against Naira Marley.
Imagine.
You never had one single proof. You didn't. You didn't have any proof. You were fucking fidgeting. And these police people allowed you guys to have act of police settlement.
Imagine.
And have your agreement. They give you that respect. The commissioner gave you respect. He said he's enabling very dark man. But you also came with Dr. DK. He's enabling very dark man. You came with Dr. DK. And this agreement was not forced on you. You saw you did not have any proof to back all the defamation, the cyberbullying that you have meted on Naira Marley. Allegedly, you did not have proof to back it on.
Now, when I hear that lady, she talks like an insider, like a police officer inside that NCCC or whatever they call them. And when I hear where the man talk, say, now with the pity from the commissioner Uche, now they take release Iyabo Ojo. If not, so therefore detain Iyabo Ojo, because the man allowed them to go settle themselves outside. If and say he just give Iyabo Ojo that respect because of who Iyabo Ojo be. Now the same Iyabo Ojo come out now, they castigate the same person where he no allow them to put her for inside jail. And now they see how things they go. Just because at this time now, the thing now don't turn around now, you don't work in her favor anymore. That time when they carry VDM go, when they detain VDM, it was okay. She no announce, she no talk anything. The CP Uche was okay, was good, very good, excellent. Because the favor her that time. But this time where things they go rightly the way it's supposed to go. And even the police officer pity you by letting you guys go and settle outside. Because they help you, they beg Naira Marley. This is not what they're not supposed to. I hear this woman say repeat the same thing where VDM talk that in his video. Say it to say the Uche CP do the thing when it's supposed to, instead of putting in sentiment now. Iyabo Ojo for the inside jail. If I don't come out now, they talk this kind of thing or say they press charges now on the police officer. And I hear as the woman explain the thing. Because people there outside there with that dirty mouth, they talk, say, Iyabo Ojo do this, Iyabo Ojo do that, Iyabo Ojo do that, they abuse VDM. All they refuse to see is the sincerity of the happiness between these people. They refuse to see who they talk through. They decide to follow who they lie just because if you say, now they are person. And the annoying thing there is this. I beg my Yoruba friends, Mokuna no verse for this one I want to talk. If you check all the live shows on TikTok, 90%, I'm not saying some were against Iyabo Ojo. A couple of them, they were where they really stand on the truth, where they against Iyabo Ojo for her act, her attitude, and everything where don't transpire so far. But majority of them, like 70 to 80% of them, they decide Iyabo Ojo, and this Yoruba set up. Why they say Yoruba, because now Yoruba all of them they speak there. So Mokona know now Yoruba all of them they speak. You understand? Now only the forum like all this Comfy and Rich Grace and where it stand on the truth. Now them. But the rest, they do on Iyabo. But it's okay. And I don't hear the truth because VDM talk. Now so this woman come out now talk. Make another person come talk. Waiting Iyabo Ojo talk. Moku know who they talk to. As this person talk about VDM on now Moku here.